Hello everyone, I am Radhika Mangal and welcome to WYP with radssRadhika. Today our niche is all about another day, another chance. So to enlighten this and elaborate it, today we have an ex-Indian Air Force and currently as an Associate Director at UPS. The very brilliant and beautiful personality, Sumitha Chopra. Hi ma'am and welcome to WYP with radssRadhika.
Hi, Radhika. Thank you so much for having me over.
Thank you, ma'am. It's our pleasure to have you. So, ma'am, today our niche is all about another day, another chance, right? So, first of all, I would love to know from you that what's special in our code that another day, another chance?
I guess it's a very positive note, first of all, because see, life is not always same. There will be life will has its own challenges. There will be good days or bad days because of n number of reasons. But such things keep us anchored and motivated. That it's a new beginning. The sun rises every day, so we can start afresh, and whatever we want to do, we can start it from. Sometimes we say that we will start it from New Year, or we say we'll start it from Monday, but that's a bigger game of just having another day on which you can start whatever you want to.
So, ma'am, like as you mentioned, we should start new each and every day. So, ma'am, how's your day look like?
To be honest, not every day looks same. There's always something new. uh, some things you plan and some things just come your way, so it's always something interesting that happens, to be honest. But there are few things which I try to keep in my day. Most of the weekdays when I get up, after initial 10-15 minutes of the juggle that I have to get out of the bed. Nobody, like, at least I am not the person who likes to jump out of the bed. So I take some 10-15 minutes, and then there are a few things which I have started, or especially after the lockdown, just to maintain balance in my life. So I've started meditating. So I try to start with that in the morning, and whenever I can fit in my at least 30 to 45 minutes of workout regime, maybe morning, evening, depending on what kind of calls or the schedule I have on that particular day. Another thing which I've started is listening to Gurbani in the morning, just for 15-20 minutes, when I'm preparing my tea, or just setting the tone of the day. Because, and I have realized, I personally felt it, that when you start the day with a very positive note, you're more balanced.
Yeah,
Because you are ready to take on whatever is coming. Because if you are in rush, if you started like that, that there is some panic call or something happening, then the whole day goes like that. It's like a ripple effect of one thing after the another. You will be missing all the deadlines. Like, even if I'm getting late for office, then I'll be late for all the other meetings also, and everything will fall out of schedule.
yeah.
So these are few things which I would say keep me grounded. And as the day progresses, most of the times it's on the weekdays, it's as per what the work schedule looks like. Though in our calendars, we know that what is going to happen, but still something or the other comes up, which I personally like, because I feel otherwise it will be very boring if we have already chalked out that what we want to do. There should always be some element of surprise, and I wish that to be good, but because it's life, so it can be sometimes on and off. And that is how. And by the evening, because I work as of now, with UBS, I'm working more in the EMEA and US hours, so my day gets over a little late in the evening. But after I wind down, and I try to speak to people, my friends or family, try to find time for them as and when it's possible, to and to relax myself, because the balance is not only in the morning, it has to continue throughout the day.
Yeah.
Yeah. And at the end, when I want to sleep, after talking to everyone, or after the work, I spend at least 15 to 20 minutes or maybe more, depending on reading a book, or any extra course that I start, because that is what relaxes me at the end of the day. And at the same time, I also try to chalk out that what is next day going to look like, because that prepares me in a way that what I'm going to do next, and it's in the broader perspective, not to the point, but yeah, that's how
I literally like
relate
one
our.
thing in your whole schedule, and that is meditation. You know, one thing that is key towards success is meditation. We need to relax ourselves. And in today's time, you totally mentioned very well. You know, panic attacks का reason एक यही होता है. We too are totally busy in today's schedule. कि हमें फटाफट से उठते हुए यहाँ भागना है, यहाँ जाना है, यहाँ जाना है. We don't find any kind of time for ourselves. We need to relax
True,
and find
true.
for ourselves. And meditation is the only way to make you one, right?
And that you realize only once you start doing it. You might not be doing it, the right way in the beginning, but it starts showing you results. So rather than, anyone else speaking for yourself, if you just want to try it out, I would say that that's the best way to go about it. And you will definitely start finding time for it.
Ma'am, nobody else could ever find time for ourselves, right? Only we can find the time for ourselves. So, ma'am, there's one MCQ question, and you have to choose one option between the two. All right?
Okay.
So the question is that we all have a choice each and every single day, right?
Absolutely.
So between the two options, what you choose? Number one, choose to feel happy and excited. And number two, choose to feel grateful.
Oh, that's the toughest choice. I would say I would feel happy and grateful.
Okay, ma'am, that's why I haven't given the both of the above option, because that's the easiest option in MCQ.
No, happy and excitement is something which I look for, and my personal feeling for myself is that happiness is something which anchors me, even whenever I faced any challenges, personally or professionally. But something that helps me bouncing back is because I want to remain happy, and that's very important to know that what brings you happiness. It's a different definition for each one of us. So I know that because it's very easy to get into a zone and keep swirling in that, but I try to pull myself out of it, and I would say happiness is definitely my anchor, and I will choose that anytime.
We all say that we only want one thing in our life, and that is happiness. And we always chase towards happiness, because happiness is equal to satisfaction. And we haven't find any kind of satisfaction in our life. We all are chasing about something or someone else, right? So how you are maintaining happiness in your life? Like what things you are being done with to maintain that happiness? As you have mentioned it very well, yeah, you want to be in that happiness zone, right? So how you are maintaining the happiness in your life?
I try. To be honest, there's no recipe to be happy.
Yeah.
But I would say its most important thing is that to have that honest conversation with your own self, because sometimes we live in that happiness, definition, what people say it, or what people have defined, or the society has defined, that once you score so much marks, or you do this or that, there are hundreds or thousands of options available. But the thing is, whether that really makes me happy or not is, I know the answer deep down. So am I honest with myself, or I'm just leading the path what others have chalked out for me, and trying to be happy because they say so. I know it can be an internal and external struggle also sometimes, when you want to go against your family. Not against, it's just that how you connect or with anything, right? Maybe for me, if it is finding that 45 minutes in the whole day to go work out, to sweat it out, that's just a simple example. Sometimes when I'm not able to find it, I'm a little cranky, but then I see, okay, maybe I know I had to reprioritize the things, and because of so and so reasons I couldn't do it today. Maybe the body wasn't up for it, but the next day I will gather myself and go. So I would say, it is necessary, but we should stop living with the definition of happiness what others have made. Everyone has the right to have the right definition for themselves, what happiness means to us.
Okay, so ma'am, like everybody is having the right definition of happiness, and for each and every person, happiness matters a lot. Exactly, differs a lot.
And it's different. It's different for everyone. Maybe what gives you joy will not give me joy.
Yeah, exactly. So, ma'am, you are just being the best version of yourself each and every day. It's already said that give a chance to yourself to be the best version of yourself. So, just lastly, like how you will elaborate this sentence that how to be the better version of ourselves each and every single day of our life. Because it said that be the better version of yourself, not the copy of others. And we just
Yeah,
try to
because
copy others, right? To be the best version of ourselves.
no, it's good to learn from others. I would say, there are people who can inspire us and with whom we can look up to, and we see. Sometimes we get motivated looking at other people that, oh, if he or she can do, why can't I? Am I controlling myself?
Exactly.
Sometimes we are not aware of our own potentials because we don't try. So
Hmm.
it's good to look at people, but in a very positive, competitive way, to learn rather than getting drowned by the feeling and having a FOMO that, oh, why that person is doing so well or I am not doing. Because even social media has, there are so many reports available that social media has, you know, has acted upon or is a kind of catalyst wherein people are feeling more depressed looking at others' life, which is not even a real life, it's a real life.
Yeah.
But that's not the true story what a person is going through the whole day. But if we are getting too much pressurized because of that, then I guess we are too harsh on ourselves. So we have to be really, the way we take care of a child, I would say, like they say, the charity begins from home, even the love begins from within. So you should first learn to love yourself. If you are not complete and you are not happy within yourself, you will not be able to take care of anyone around you. So that is what I, kind of come back to always. That of course there will be instances when you look at somebody in social media or in news that you feel, why I don't have it. Then rather than getting that negative feeling, work on it and see whether you really want it first, or is it just the charisma around that particular thing that you want to go for it, and you want it, and what changes or what preparation will take you there,
Yeah,
if you really wish for it. See, whether it happens, doesn't happen, will be a
it's
next
a
stage of
secret.
the thing. But you have to try it out. That when we don't try, we don't know whether I am capable of doing it or not.
And ma'am,
So
that capability we can only find only when we start loving ourselves. In today's time, we are just copying others. We don't have that self-love phenomena in ourselves. We don't love ourselves. You know, we all say, ki, yeah, I'm self-obsessed person or I'm not. But one thing that comes over here to be the better version of yourself, we need to start accepting ourselves that what we are unique, right?
absolutely, and we shouldn't be very harsh on ourselves in the end of the day. Even if I have made mistakes, accept it and take them as learnings rather than regrets, and move on, because there's ample opportunity available, and I cannot keep holding on to past to waste the present and the future, by holding on to past. So
Exactly, ma'am. Absolutely right. So, ma'am, that's all with our niche. That another day, another chance. We need to sum up our day with a beautiful smile and happiness that surrounds us, and that is already within us since birth. Just we need to take a step forward to catch that happiness which we are already living in these days. Right, ma'am?
absolutely.
So thank you so much, ma'am. It's a pleasure to talk with you.
Same here, Radhika. Have a great day ahead.